It's New Year's Eve, right? Is it New Year's Eve? I don't know what day it is. New Year's, because we thought we'd talk about our health and beauty resolutions that we might not keep. And yeah, essentially because it's very interesting. This is the beauty hags, obviously. So you don't have to be. One of the things we both admit that we don't do is we don't wash our brushes often enough. So I'm going to introduce Jo to something that I think is completely revolutionary. When I said to her I'm going to introduce you, I said, my resolution is going to be to clean my brush. She went, we're never going to do that. And I said, yes you are, because I'm going to introduce you to the Stylpro, which is completely and utterly revolutionary. Okay, so here's the Stylpro. It's a little Perspex bowl with a lid. It's a series of holders that you put your brush in, and there's a brush cleaner. You can use anything. You could use water, you could use a little bit of fairy liquid, a little bit of shampoo, all that sort of stuff. So what you do is you get your brush. This is Jo's dirty tapered blush brush. Okay, she was going through her brushes, sniffing them earlier on to make sure that she gave me a relatively clean one. If you have to sniff your brushes, can I just say, so what it does is it has a series of little rubber containers that you have to find the right one for your brush. You can give this for the girls to do, they're going to absolutely love it. So there's the one for this brush. Okay, you want a nice tight grip on it, and then you stick the Stylpro.
Is it like a food mixer?
In the end, the girls are going to love doing this.
It's a lot of work.
It's not a lot of work because you clean all your brushes within 2 seconds.
Okay.
What is that? Put the cleaner in there. This is revolutionary, seriously.
Oh no, does all the filth come out? Oh no. Oh. How embarrassing.
So you basically put it into the water.
Oh my god, that is like...
It's genius, seriously.
Okay, I'll take it back.
So you put all the cleaner goes into the brush and then you put it up like that.
Stop it. And then you can turn it around and it will dry on this.
It's dry already.
No, it's not. How is it dry? Okay, fine.
So you can take this home with you, can give it to the girls. How much fun will they have cleaning your brushes?
That is like...
And that is not just clean, that is clear or antibacterial.
When did it dry?
When it was spinning up out of the water,
yeah,
out of the
but
cleanser.
I mean...
That's genius, right?
Okay, and it will do it with
any brush synthetic. You want. So basically it's got loads of different things. It's absolutely
Alright, I stand corrected.
Genius.
I was like... And how much is this?
Oh, it's hardly anything. I need to find I'll put the price up now on the top.
Oh, look at that!
How clever is that, right? So it's literally using centrifugal force to drive the cleaner into brush and then to clean the brush.
So what? How is it?
It will revolutionise your skin.
No, I can see that already. Like that. Where is the air going? That's
There's
making.
No air.
What is it then?
It's rotating it.
So it's that that's just making. Okay, but it's that that's making it. That is. But. Jeez.
That's purely centrifugal force.
God, that is amazing, isn't it? I suppose... Oh.
Beauty hag one.
Do you know what? That's
Jo
actually
Jones,
really good. No,
0.
I'm into that.
It's completely... you can have it. I've got one. That's the whole point, you see.
It's just like having a new brush.
It basically cleans your brushes completely. So
yeah,
you get,
that is
so
amazing.
you get a little set like that, which is all the bases, because obviously what you need is
you
need to make sure that each of your
brushes
is super tight. Otherwise, obviously, it'll go flying around the room. Do you want me to clean the rest of your brushes?
Well, I sort of feel like...
I knew what she was doing. She's like, all right, while you're at it, clean my brushes.
I just think it's just like quite
that
sort
goes
of
in
like...
there. The kit comes like that.
That is great. Like, I'm not that often...
That's Tom Pellerin, Tom the inventor. That won the...
Dragon's Den.
You're Fired, what's it called?
Dragon's Den.
No.
Oh, Apprentice.
Apprentice, I think. Yeah, he won the Apprentice.
God, that is really good. That is really good. I'm into that.
Absolutely genius. What's more, he did a study and he proved that it got rid of bacteria, viruses, all the things that play out with your skin as well.
Good thing. And you know,
let's start this one. Bearing in mind we've been filming 3 videos back to back with tequila. What's your 2019 resolution?
Okay, whenever people do dry January and stuff like that, I just feel like it's the worst time to do it because, you know, January's boring and nobody goes anywhere and all that kind of stuff. But I've got to the point where...
Also, there's no point in just doing it for a month. You've got to do it for the rest of your life.
Yeah. I'm sort of... But the thing, I'm not a drunk.
Who said you were?
No, I'm like that. I'm just saying it to myself. I'm not a drunk. But I just drink every day.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you never go through a day without drinking?
No.
How many units do you drink a day?
Look, I'll have a double gin.
And do you do it to decompress?
Yeah, I do it the minute I get out. Like, I do it the minute I get in the door after work. Straight away. It doesn't have to be, like, and when I say a double, it's like...
It's a hand-poured double.
Yeah.
So it's quadruple.
Yeah, so it's a lot.
Okay.
But I get into habits, and they're really difficult for me to break. So I will be...
You without a doubt have an addictive personality, which is why when we come on to what mine next one should be, is you are the fittest person I know. And that's you channeling your addictive personality in a really positive driven way. Like, you get up and exercise most days and your body is phenomenal. But by the same token, that addictive personality will allow you to just have a quick tipple.
Oh, and it's the kind of...
Never take up hard drugs.
I'm that sort of thing. Like, I'm all
I'll be
or
busting
nothing.
you into rehab, I know. Yeah, you've got an addictive personality. It's fine. Like, some people do, some people don't. In some ways, it can be incredibly empowering.
Yeah, I just think that, like, I don't go out that much anymore. And
I always think, you see, this is my rule with alcohol. One, I'm loud and obnoxious enough sober and opinionated enough sober. But also, I think when I became self-employed, I had to stop drinking because I couldn't function the next day.
That's what my husband.
And the older you get as well, the less you can metabolise alcohol quickly. And I just think if you're self-employed and your reputation's on the line and you're doing a paid job, it's not like when you go to an office. We all did it in our 20s. A bit of a hangover, go out, get hammered the night before, disappear, pretend you're working on an Excel document like this.
Have a snooze in the disabled toilet.
Have a snooze in the stationary cupboard, whatever. Basically, what you're doing is ripping off your employer. But when you're self-employed, all you're doing is conning yourself. So I had to just, by the time, and I was young, like 31, 32, when I became self-employed, I stopped drinking. So now I have a 4-drink limit. So your nightly limit would be my drink limit.
Yeah.
I literally can't do it. Even on New Year's Eve, I wouldn't be hammered.
See, I don't, and the thing is, I never get drunk.
So that's incredible.
No, but what I mean is, like, I have a limit to it. Like, there's a limit to the amount that I can drink before. Like, we went to a wedding, 2 weeks ago, and I basically didn't drink at all. Because so that proves that you're not drinking to be the life and soul of the party.
No.
You're drinking to decompress.
Yeah,
after a busy
and for
day.
me, it's like the place that I like drinking is at home.
It signals the end of the day. It signals.
And
right.
also, I get off a commute as well, and by the time that I get off the train,
you run
like
one of the most,
if not
vibrating.
the most important beauty PR agency in the UK, plus a hugely successful charity, plus you've got 2 children, plus your commute. I mean,
but the commute kills me.
Yeah,
like people eating their peanuts. Like I was with this guy. There's this guy sitting opposite me the other day.
Her tolerance level is low.
Yeah, but it wears you down.
You need to follow
her
on Instagram, because often she does little stories from her journey.
Do you know what but I also have the train where they create the seats that you sit opposite people, which is horrendous. This guy just was on his laptop working, fine. I'm like, you don't have to press the keys that hard for them to work. And all I could hear was, I nearly killed him. I had to get up and move.
Did you?
Yeah. But it just sort of wears you down. And
so when you get home, you come in, you close the door to the outside world, you're in your happy place with the drink.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do to stop it?
Well, I have found... I've been doing my research.
Turmeric crystal chakra balance.
No, I need to cheat myself. I need to basically do, the vape thing. See, right, so this is what I need for the gym.
So what, you're going to get gin in a patch?
No, because I need the physicality of it, and that's where vaping is so successful.
Yeah,
because and also you can do. So I found this, so I've been doing my research into what is the best.
Oh, so are you prepping literally for New Year's?
Yes.
Go on, what are you going to do?
So I've ordered it already.
What is it?
It's like fake gin,
alcohol-free gin.
Yes, but it's got so many of the hops and stuff in there that it tastes really. So I bought some the other day.
What's it taste like?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it tastes much better when it's got gin in it.
So we'll do the fake gin with the real gin?
No, but I tasted it, and all I need is just to have that sort of
that slightly sort of,
kick.
And so you could put sort of lime, bit of tonic.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and it's
the ritual of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, obviously the beauty hacks will be moving forward through 2019. Shall we report back in February or March?
Try mid-January.
I'm not even going to the end of January. Okay, so my one, and you have every right to take the piss out of me now because you are the fittest person I know. Mine is I finally need to get off my flabby, skinny arse and start working out in 2019.
But you were doing like Pilates and all that for ages.
That was quite a long time ago. I used to be absolutely addicted to reformer Pilates, which looks really easy and it's really hardcore. And then I injured my shoulder. I've got a rotator cuff injury and I need to get that sorted by having some physio and then start exercising again. So, yeah.
Do you know what, right? This is what I think. I think that you need to exercise once and then you're back in the game. Like you don't need
10
to
Pilates say it's 10
No, I don't believe
reformer
that.
sessions. And they say it's 3 months to get a new habit. Do you know that?
Yeah, but
So you need 3 months of not drinking to give up drinking.
Yeah, but I think that... Let's not talk about my drinking.
But also, can I just say, see what I mean? She's fit. I'm not fit. She drinks every day. I hardly ever drink.
Yeah.
She's got short nails. I've got long nails.
And strong nails.
We sort of long, strong nails. We sort of don't really clean our brushes, but I have a means of cleaning my brush. Together, we make a whole human being.
Not a great one.
It takes two of us.
But I think that with exercise, I do think that I do it as much for my
You get
mental
up super
well-being.
early in the morning.
Yeah, but I have
don't
to
you?
because I don't leave the house to do it.
No.
Because if I leave the house to get up, if I have to get up, get changed, leave the house, go to the gym, come back from the gym, that's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that's 2 hours that
Or
I'm
she
not
gets
sitting with
up,
my
puts on
kids.
some Gillian Michaels.
Yeah, just put on
And
some...
beast it.
But do you know what you have to... What I've realised is the sort of key to the success of it is just doing lots of different stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the amazing thing about YouTube because there are some amazing fitness experts on there.
So what
that
gadgets have you
upload
got?
nude- Oh, like amazing. Like kettlebells at home, incredible. Women should all lift weights.
So
Like,
you've got kettlebells, have you got light weights, have you got
yeah,
exercise
I've got
resistance
dumbbells.
bands?
Resistance bands are incredible. I did resistance bands this morning.
Do you work out every day?
At 5. But not for long, like only for like a half
At
an
this
hour,
point I
40
feel like I
minutes.
need to drop in a bikini picture of her because she has such a banging body.
Yeah, but I also like borderline alcoholic.
No, she likes to
Functioning
drink
alcoholic.
every day and she does like a sugary sweet. We both like a sugary sweet.
But I just think that it's... But I honestly, sometimes I don't feel like doing it. And when I do it, I just feel
So much
that's going to be
better.
a better day. And I
Yeah.
know it sounds awful because I never felt like that when I was in my 30s. It's only when...
When did you start working out?
Probably late 30s, early 40s.
Okay.
Like, but I was never doing it when I was in my 20s.
I didn't start
early
working
30s.
out till my mid-40s and I did it solidly for about 6 or 7 years and I got injured and sort of gave up.
Yeah, but I injured my foot.
Yeah.
And I just found like...
Did you carry on working out?
Yeah,
and
I
you had a
did.
broken foot?
Yeah, because there's
See?
there's exercises that you can do for broken feet. What you can't do and what I still can't do is I can't run. I can't do any sort of that high impact sort of
Yeah.
like stuff, which is fine because I hate that.
Let's talk about supplements. So, Jo has been on a real journey with her hair, and she's talked about it before. And it was basically breaking off and falling out, not growing back thickly. And you have had a few tapes put back in. But are you supplementing for your hair to make your hair
Yes.
grow? What are you taking?
I am taking. So first of all, I had
Your
coil taken
removed.
out. So I had the Monera coil.
Mirena.
Thanks. Which was a 5-year.
It's a progesterone releasing cap.
Which is
a coil
yeah.
that is huge on the NHS.
It's huge and it's inexpensive for the NHS, and it also they don't have to worry about you for 5 years when you have it. And I think one of the big side effects with it is hair loss, or can be hair loss. It's not the same for everyone. And I think that
You did your own research, didn't you?
I had to because
because estrogen is associated with thicker, fuller hair. If you think when you're pregnant, you get a huge boost of estrogen and then you end up, your hair doesn't shed as much. It's not like you're growing more, it's just that you're not losing hair that you would do. So you end up with like a third more hair than you would do. And then what happens is that if you take too much progesterone, you can get a progesterone-estrogen imbalance. And if the estrogen imbalance affects you, it will affect your hair follicles.
And what I'll do, I'll show you. I will send you a picture of what my hair looked like last week. Like it was like
wispy,
puff,
broken,
just
floof.
puff, and just I hadn't dyed it, I hadn't blow dried it, I hadn't done anything. I just scraped it back in the bun and left it like that for
how
3
long?
months, and it was still the same.
But 3 months would only be that much regrowth.
Yeah, but my hair was growing, but it's breaking off at the root.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. So the regrowth, and it was breaking off from the root, despite the fact that the regrowth was that long. and it should be healthy regrowth.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be breaking off
Because
the
it was
root.
virgin hair, yeah.
Mhm. And my colourist told me that, which is why.
You did the research.
So I did
had
the
your coil
research.
taken out.
Had the coil taken out.
So have you noticed since you've had the Mirena coil taken out that your hair is
It's
growing
still
back?
too early.
Okay.
So it's not even been 2 months yet. So what I'm doing is I'm fiercely supplementing. So I'm
You're taking VIVISCAL?
VIVISCAL, yeah, twice a day. I'm taking biotin because
Just
I'm
to
just
prove.
doubling down.
These
Yeah.
are VIVISCAL.
These
Which I did a video about them earlier this year. They are clinically proven to work. They are. They've done really good trials on them. What else are you taking?
So I take vitamin C with zinc every day, and that's, I think,
why have you come upon this particular...
that's a bit rubbish.
No, that's the whey
one, yeah.
isn't it? Why have you come across this particular combination? Is it a little bit of Dr. Google? Okay, biotin VIVISCAL.
Yeah.
VIVISCAL will help your nails as well.
Yeah, I know, but I just
What's
want...
that in there?
That's VIVISCAL.
Oh, okay, what's this?
They're all the same thing.
No, that's different.
That's biotin. Oh no, that's a vitamin C with zinc.
Vitamin C.
They're all, there's not like...
Okay.
And
But
then I take
interesting
an
enough,
iron supplement.
Don't take vitamin D, which is the one thing that goes...
No, I have to spray.
Oh, good, okay, so
Yeah,
Deluxe.
but I do like that oil vitamin D.
Deluxe.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
prefer it as well.
I quite like the taste of it. It's
Yeah,
sugary.
Minty and sugary. That's
It's really good.
exactly what it is.
And I think that all women that are having their periods who are suffering from hair loss should all be taking iron supplements, and my iron levels were really low.
Because what happens is, we've talked about this before, if your hair starts to break off or goes thin or patchy, there are 2 common causes in women. One is low ferritin, which is a stored form of iron. I mean, if you go to your GP, the chances are you're probably not going to get a test. You have to really push for it, or go to a trichologist. And the other one is have to have your thyroid checked.
Yeah.
You had your thyroid
I had
checked,
my
didn't you?
thyroid checked.
I knew your thyroid wasn't under, because you're
No.
just too healthy and energetic and fit and slim.
But it's one of my friends said to me, have you thought about your contraceptive? And I was like, why would I don't think about it. You know, it's been in there for 3 years or whatever, 2.5 years. And she said that her friend had found that was the root cause of her hair loss. And then I looked, there's a big article in the Sydney Morning Herald about this particular...
I know, I have to say,
5 years.
a lot of my friends have had problems with the Mirena coil.
I just think 5 years.
2 of my friends had to go into hospital to have it taken out again because it disappeared.
Oh my god, right, do you know what happened? Right, so the doctor was
Are
like...
we going to have a brace yourself legs in stirrups moment?
No, it's fine, but it was almost like, bearing in mind I'm not that, like, I've had 2 kids vaginally,
Oh, yeah.
you know, I'm not like...
She just used the word vaginally. Yeah, go on.
I know, my kids have learnt the word vagina now this week, and that's what we're saying now. They keep
That's
saying
the new word, is it?
vagina. Vagina. But I think the more that you say things, the more desensitised you become to it, right? So it's like...
Also, what's wrong with a vagina?
Yeah, I know, they can't keep calling it mini forever, can they?
Also, but you do know that the vagina is different to the rest of it, don't you?
What do you mean?
So the vagina is just the internal bit, the outside bit is the vulva.
Yeah, but I don't
But we're
want...
using it generic.
Yeah, we're just going with the overview.
Over view.
Vulva view.
Over.
Oh, there's this like...
over
I
view.
went to a beauty sale the other day and there was some vulva kit. Vulva kit. I'm like, what's that for? It's like a rod. You stick it up and you do the...
Exercising.
Yeah, like the Kegel
Oh, I know what
exercise.
it's called.
Vulvalicious? vulva.
No,
Get
it's
your vulva
called Eve something. No, something. I can't remember. There's also a whole new range of beauty products specifically designed to cleanse your vulva.
It's self-cleansing, isn't it?
As Jen Gunter says, your womb is a self-clean, your vagina is a self-cleaning oven. And we've talked about this before. I just use unscented, solid, super fatted, solid cleansers.
Do you know what is like...
Whereas we've talked about this before, you use scented shower gels.
Yeah, but I'm desensitised. Do you know what I think is going to come through a lot in 2009? Lube. People are obsessed with lube. There is this amazing brand called, well, I say amazing, I haven't tried it yet, I'm just obsessed with it on Instagram, called Necessaire. Have you seen it?
Why?
Lubes,
have been
people
around
are
for
obsessed.
years.
Yeah, I know, but now lube's cool. I'm telling you, come back to this
You've heard
video.
it here first.
Lube is in.
Lube is cool.
Lube is in.
And out and in and out and in and out. Just a second. Why? How do you find Necessaire on Instagram?
Right, so it's...
What were you googling?
You went like...
Coolest lube in town.
It's actually a body care, skincare product. It's by this guy called Nick Axelrod, who started Glossier with Emily Weiss. And he's set up his own brand. It's very chic. And one of the brands is
Because the important thing about your lube is it must be super sheen.
Well, I think it's easier to use lube
if it's cool.
I mean, you know, I don't know. I can't imagine what.
I don't know where we can go on this conversation. And
also,
as a family,
but I think lube is going to become desensitized, and it's going to be like,
bit like your vagina.
Okay, just before I give up, I'm just going to have another glass of tequila and some sugar.
No, okay, so we're filming this before Christmas, even though it's going to come out New Year's Eve. So basically, Joe is going to absolutely hammer it for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to sit on the sofa and do absolutely nothing, and then come January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, whatever, we're going to report back and see how we do, because I'm going to start exercising.
I'm going to get some lube. The lube tube.
And on that note, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Hope 2019 brings you every single thing that you could possibly want.
Lube up.
But more importantly, lube up, get ready for 2019. It's going to be a banging one. But more importantly, I hope you stick to your New Year's resolutions. Will we? Maybe, maybe not.
Bend over.
Bend over and
Lube up.
See you soon. Bye.